What's up, world? It's your boy, the Hooper's Voice, back with another video. In this one, we're going to be doing something a little different. Hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get into this intro.
Look, even when I ain't on capital, I'm still seeing capital, putting on for the capital. Keep your gratitude, sickest 90s, baby, UK's ever seen. Got a liver full of liquor and my lungs full of green. Past 5, I seen the game change. Seen niggas confuse the money with the fame. From the art to the chart, had a foot in both lanes. Bar swinging both ways, I call that Jesse J. These rappers couldn't test me on my worst day. Calm, still blessed on my cursed day. I'll settle for runners up, worst ways. Even if I come second, best in the first place. Eyes on the stakes.
Over the past few years, there has been a huge influx of British talent back in the BBL. None more noticeable than what the London City Royals have managed to pull off this season, with an impressive number of players from the UK on their team. The Royals have 11 players from the UK on their roster, which is outstanding to say the least. I was lucky enough to ask a few of them some questions about playing back home and what it would take for more British talent to be in the BBL. If you enjoyed the video, please like and share it. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Hooper's Voice YouTube channel, as we're looking to make more content like this in the future. Enjoy.
Playing at home is amazing. In the sport basketball, we don't really get to play at home anyway at the top level in the country.
Can't complain. It's obviously a new opportunity, a new experience for me, and I'm forever grateful to the staff and the management over at London City Royals for giving me the opportunity to be back home and not only represent their team, but represent South London, the place where I grew up and I'm very familiar with, and it's where I made my name, so I'm very, very grateful for that.
Feels great, having family and friends watching you play live every weekend.
I've played in a few different teams in the BBL, but this is my first year playing back in London, and I mean, I love it out here. My family's around the corner. I've got guys who I grew up playing with on the same team now, so it's a blessing for myself, and I believe the BBL can open doors for a lot of domestic players too.
We have to go elsewhere, either abroad or to another team in the BBL, which isn't in London. And for the opportunity to play in London for the London City Royals is really a blessing, because a lot of my family come, a lot of my friends come, and I get to be my girl, which is amazing.
In a familiar environment, doing things you couldn't do while you're abroad. Just a great feeling, and just really taking it one day at a time and really enjoying the moment.
To get players to stay in the country, we need to offer them a competitive rate. Basically, they need to think that they need to know that it's financially better to stay within the country to play basketball. And at the present moment, compared to the top leagues in Europe, you will get paid 10 times more to play in a top league in mainland Europe than you will to play here.
Teams will have to do whatever it takes to bring some players back.
The knowledge that mainland Europe and the American coaches know about basketball is more than here, basically. So if you want to learn about the game and improve, you can improve here, but it's more than likely that you improve more overseas also.
As good as it is for yourself, it's also good for the country, to have as many domestic players playing professionally in their own country helps the sport grow. We definitely need to raise the game out here. We definitely need to put the UK on the same, close to other respected countries, and I think we can do that, and it starts from us as players. Not so much is all of the management above. They've got their own role, they've got everything they want to do. However, it starts from us, really. We've got to want to come back and play, and we've got to want to come back and play for the city that raised us.
As the league continues to grow, players will want to come back home. And obviously you have a few players that came back last year. Now you have a few guys from London City Royals. Hopefully this will encourage other players to come back and play home.
If the league continues to grow, I know that will definitely attract a lot of people. Us as players just being good ambassadors for the league, just like making sure, you're at the games and just giving it your all and just making the league look as good as or even better as it is, to be fair.
For any player who, lives or holds a British passport, who's played in the UK, who's got the vision to kind of go to overseas, and don't fall back and believe that your country doesn't have your back. The BBL is a great league. Every team does look for British players such as myself and other young guys or older guys who have gone to Europe to pursue the European style of career. There is professionalism within the UK. It's getting better and better year by year. The level of competition speaks for itself. If you've watched any games or you attended any games, or even if you just watch them online, competition is great. A lot of competitive teams, a lot of guys come in from overseas themselves to play. So it's definitely getting better year by year.
And I know, maybe it won't happen next year, in a few years, but gradually, a lot of these will start coming back, and it will be very good for the league, and just for us in general, keep the competition here, make it even more competitive. And I feel like the BBL will go a long way and will be recognized across the world.
And that was the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you did, please like it, please share it. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Hoopers Voice YouTube page, as we're going to be looking to do a lot more BBL content with different teams and different players. Alright, we out. Peace.